In this video, I'm going to show you how to farm BP points as fast as you can. There's only one way that's really the greatest, and it's going to be through the Union Circle. The Union Circle is when you connect to online in online mode. This does require a Nintendo Switch Online, unfortunately. And when you go into the Poke Portal just like this, and you go into Union Circle and you form a group, you'll get a code that you need to send to up to 3 other people. You can play with 4 people in a Union Circle. You can try find these groups and form a group for this BBQ Union Circle farming, either in my Discord or even the official Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Discord. That's actually where I made this group of the footage that you're going to see today. Now, as a quick rundown, in the Indigo Disk DLC, when you press the right arrow on your controller, you will get the BBQ quests available, and you'll also see how much blueberry points you have at the top right of the screen. You can see I have 15,600. So that's the culmination of doing what I'm about to tell you for about an hour and 20 minutes or so. Now you'll see here you have 3 blue quests, and after you do 10 of them, the bar at the top fills up and you get 1 red quest that gives you between 100 to sometimes even 200 BP for completing it. But the trick is that when you go into a Union Circle, kind of multiplies it between all of your players. So whereas I have 3 blue quests, everybody else is going to have their own 3 blue quests. That means there's going to be 12 blue quests all at a time, and anybody can complete anybody else's blue quest. So they're constantly being completed. So you're constantly earning like 20, 30, 20, 30 as people are doing these different things. This is the same for how when you finish the 10 of your blue quests, you will unlock a red quest. And when you unlock the red quest, everybody else can unlock theirs as well. So in theory, you can have 4 red quests active at once. And there is a little special group quest thing. So every time you complete 3 red quests, you will then unlock a special yellow group quest. It's a group quest that everybody in the group has to do. Oftentimes, you are going to require 4 people for some of them, at least one of them specifically, I think. And I'm going to quickly run down how you actually do those. So the first and the most basic one is there's one that says, take a photo with you guys wearing, a mask. Something from the land of Kitakami, where you get the Pikachu mask or the Okidogi mask. And you go ahead and you put a mask on and you have to take a photo. One of you has to take a photo of all 4 of your players, or all the players who are playing in the Union Circle, all of them wearing a mask. And then that's how you complete that yellow special quest that can give you up to 600 BP in one go. There's also quite a difficult quest where you have to catch a Pokemon that matches the limited hints you've been given. Now, each player gets a unique hint, and when you interact with this thing here, you can actually get your hint. Like there's a hint for example, what type the Pokemon is, and I get one where it's basically a cry. So it's you can hear what it sounds like. And if you're like, oh, I know what that sounds like, that's a bravery, right? So it can either be bravery, it can be a Chansey, and you got to pull all of your hints together to figure out which Pokemon it's talking about. There's another one that is way more difficult. It's so frustratingly difficult. There's one where you have to find the Ditto that has turned itself into one of the cubes. There's tons of these cubes around everywhere. Now, Ditto is going to be disguised as one of them, and it's going to have a little Ditto face on the side of it. And you have to walk up to it and basically interact with it, and that's how you're going to find them. There are usually going to be 4 of them. The one that I did had 4 of them hidden, and it took us quite some time, maybe 15 minutes before we could actually find all of them. I found 1, and then 1 other player managed to find the other 3. Fucking legend. But they were super hard to find. Now, apart from that, there is one where you have to make sandwiches, and the sandwiches need to be a 4-star sandwich. Now, it doesn't actually matter what ingredients you put on it. You can put something like lettuce or tomato. You only have to put 1 item per player in that regard, but you all have to put, or at least there has to be all 5 Herba Mystica, all types, the sweet, the spicy, the salty, the bitter, and the one that I'm forgetting. You have to put all 5 of them on the sandwich in order to get a 4-star rated sandwich. So it can be lettuce and then spicy Herba Mystica, and another player can put the sweet Herba Mystica. And if one player has all of them, the one player can put, up to 4 of them at least, because you only have 4 slots. So one player can put 4 of the Herba Mystica and the other player can put the final one. So make sure you coordinate with the others so that you're not stacking too many Herba Mystica and just wasting it. And also make sure that everybody is using a Mystica of a different kind, because if it doesn't happen, and you don't have your 4th person there, you also have to make sure all 4 people are at the sandwich making. That is the only way you're going to complete that yellow quest. And it does happen quite often. And the yellow quests seem to rotate between those three. At least those are the three that I saw out of the 5 that we did in an hour and 20 minutes. Now, there is a little trick you'll see when you go onto the BBQ quests available for yourself here. The ones that have your name next to it, you will be able to re-roll them. And by that, I mean, like when you select the quest here, you can see you can change the quest. It is going to cost a little bit of BP to change it. But if it's a quest that you can't do or you don't know how to do, and you're just like, it's been there for too long and it's like now holding everybody back, then I recommend just changing the quest so that it becomes something that people can do. Because the more quests that are easier to do, the faster they're going to get completed, the more BP you're going to earn in the long run. So don't let one hold your whole group back for too long. And that's essentially how you're going to farm these berry points as fast as possible in the game. I wish you guys good luck and thank you so much for watching.